I'm here to speak to you of love, your love, my love. To speak to you of love and not about love. If I speak to you about love, I'm walking around love. But I'm in love. Love is here. It's not elsewhere. Where have you been looking for love? Forget it. You're not going to find it there. Love is here, right here. What is standing between you and your love? That's what we have to find out. We have to discover what is it standing in the way.
Can you tell me a little bit about idea of love we carry and how does
We carry ideas, and we carry a program of love, a false program. A big red plastic heart. False ideal that keeps us looking in the wrong places. That plastic heart is where love dies. It's jumping out at you from the newsstands, from the magazines, from the cards, from the computers. That love, that plastic heart, is where love dies.
So what is real love? What is true love?
Real love is real presence. It only happens here in you now.
How to achieve it, how to not go into past or to the future, how to be here.
You'll never achieve love. Love is not something to be achieved. Love is a death. Love is dying fully to the past. Love is calling you here and now. Love is the master.
And what about the frames we put on love?
The moment you know anything about love, you've got a frame. The moment you have an expectation, you've got a frame. And then you want to hold on to that frame and keep love within your frame. If you want to go deeper in love, you've got to throw that frame away. Throw away the plastic heart. It's not going to help you get there. Throw away all you know about love. The only way deeper into love is through dying to the past, becoming alive to the pleasure of love now. I woke the other morning and love was burning in me to speak, to share love, to help you see what's happening, what's standing between you and your love. Your love is waiting to come to you, but it comes to you from inside. Only when you open to that full experience of love inside you will love stand before you. Until you find that love in you, you're going to be hungry. You're going to be searching. You'll be restless. You'll be anxious. But when you feel the pleasure of love dawning inside you, everything around you will transform. Everything transforms now in the present. When your consciousness is oscillating between the past and the future, there's no presence. You're always oscillating. Instead, just becoming present and surrendering to your love, simply allowing yourself to die to everything that has gone before, throwing away your expectations, allowing yourself to be right here, then love can come shining through. Nothing can stand in the way.
How to hold the presence. I find myself that sometimes when I'm fully immersed in love, there is the distraction coming and my presence jumping out. How to keep it or just leave it constantly without a break.
Remember that love is not something you do. It's not something you make. Love is making you. Love is creating you now. Love is expressing itself through you. All your holding, all your grasping will block that flow of love. You are a stream of divine love, flowing from the highest place, radiating all around you. In that radiance, love keeps unfolding mysteriously. People ask, am I making divine love? If you have to ask, you're not making it. Once divine love is happening, you know. There's no question. There is nothing in you that wants to question. All you want to do is die in that moment to everything that has gone before. All you want to do is live the love in every place of your being. All you want to do is let go of all the holding, all the frames, all the expectation. The plastic heart has no appeal anymore. The romance, the searching for love, the hunger for love, all disappears.
And what about you were saying before about the plastic heart and crystallization of plastic heart and the other substance?
So the plastic heart is indestructible. Once you carry that program, you're always looking for the security of love, the comfort, the reassurance of that little plastic heart that has no love in it. But if you look at the mortar and the pestle, that's a completely different story. The pestle grinds down, and that's what's going to happen to you in love. You'll be ground down again and again and again. You'll be broken again and again and again. And that breaking, that destruction, is the power of love to bring you here, now. To break down all your forms, all your expectations, and release you into the mystery of the divine temple. The moment you step into that temple, you know.
And this, you say that it breaks, the love's gonna break you, and you die and you be born again. And is it possible that there is fear with it?
Fear keeps arising. And your job is to feel that fear, see it, and refuse to be controlled by it. Beyond that fear is the love. Right here now. Because when you're here now, there's no fear. There's nothing to hold on to. Life is happening. That's all there is.
And what about mind playing tricks on us? What about when you are with your lover and you are kidnapped by your mind, and then you're finding out that you don't know what was happening to you for the last 5 minutes?
Happens all the time. The joker, the distraction, the mind is always trying to play a new trick. But when you stop being interested in the tricks, when you learn to laugh at the joker and turn the joke back on him, nothing gets in the way. The joy, the mystery, the presence grows stronger and stronger. The distraction loses its appeal, the drama loses its appeal. The distraction of the joker is the pull of time. Back into the guilt, back into the shame, back into the frame. But the temple has no frame. At the center of the temple is pure mystery unfolding. It's a fire. It's a fire that destroys everything. The intoxication of that fire is the glory of love. Something you never know, something you can never catch. Once you learn that respect for the mystery, you stop telling people about love. The plastic heart is the new age heart that tells people we're all one. You don't know that we're all one. As long as you're holding on to that plastic heart, you don't know. The moment that you know that we're all one, the moment that you've dissolved all your forms into that mystery, you stop spouting all your certainties about love. Instead, you become deeply, deeply wondrous, deeply mystified. You and your lover are at one. You see your soul adoring you. You adore your soul. There's nothing between you and life.
And can you tell me something more about divine lovemaking, sacred lovemaking, when two bodies and two souls meet?
When all the forms disappear, when all the structures melt away into the mystery, then love flows straight from the source. This can happen with you on your own. This can happen with you and your lover. It doesn't matter. These are two paths, two ways of love, but it's the same love. It's the same love unfolding through one, the same love unfolding through two, the same love unfolding through three. Divine lovemaking is not something that you do. It is something that happens simply, effortlessly. Deep transformation of who you are. Your consciousness shifts into a new place completely. You experience yourself in a completely new way. There's no way to say to yourself, I'm in love again. There's no love again. Love that is completely fresh. Love that is completely real. It's taking a form in you that you did not create, and it's changing that form instantly. Changing that form in you changing that form in your lover, just the way the river flows and changes its form all the time. The river is never the same. So you let yourself be carried by that river into the ocean, where you drown over and over again, where nothing stays the same and all is infinitely present. There's nowhere to go with love. Your orgasm is not outside yourself. It's not something to get. Your orgasm is the knowledge of love rising in you, rising in me. That state ready to dawn all the time. Again, I'm saying to you, the only thing in between you and that glorious state is that plastic heart of expectation, romance, that hunger for love outside. You're not looking for your mother or your father anymore. In love, you are sovereign. It's very different to everything you've been told about love. That love brings you deeper into yourself, deeper and deeper, where there are no limits of yourself.